Hey everyone, so welcome back to the channel once again. So today I'm super excited to show you how you can access thousands of high quality AI models using Hugging Face that is integrated with me.com. So this integration is perfect for those who basically wants to expand their knowledge about AI tools just beyond OpenAI models, right? So like if you're interested in cutting down the cost and boosting your AI capabilities, stick around this video because in this video I'll show you that how you can do that. Right. So now first off, let me introduce to Hugging Face. It's a huge repository of AI models that caters to various tasks such as like from text generation to image processing. Most of these like models are open source, which means you can save a ton of money while having the freedom to try out different models. Right. So now you might be wondering why integrate with Make.com. The answer is simple. The automation capabilities, because make.com allows you to automate workflows using APIs, making it easier to deploy this AI in real world applications, right? So now to get this started, you need account on both the platforms on Hugging Face and the make.com. And once you set up the accounts on both the platform, grab your Hugging Face API token from your profiles setting, access the models programmatically, right? This is very much easy and quick to set up each and everything. So I'll show you each and everything in this video. So stay tuned in this video and watch this video entirely to know everything about Hugging Face, Nick.com, and how to integrate both the platforms. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to use this Stable Diffusion 3.5 large model. And why? Because this is very much efficient and speed-wise, it is like intensively amazing compared to any other model out there on the internet. Like if you can name it like Delhi or Mid-Journey, or for that matter, any sort of model you are going to use. This is one of the fastest and one of the efficient model I have ever seen in my experience. So that's why we are going to use this particular model in this video. And again, the quality of images that this model is generating is next level. So let me show you one demo of a very handsome man with intense beard, fully fully grown beard. Okay, standing at standing outside of the bar in the night, looking at the camera. Okay, and let's see. So here you can see how many seconds since you give the prompt. So that we can also track that how much time it is taking to create an image, right? So I think we got the image. This model has generated this image, and if you can see, it generate image within a minute, as I said, right? And then again, the prompt is kind of little bit lengthy, and then also like has a lot of details. So that's why it's taking that much of time. But again, like if you just say, let's say generate an image of a handsome guy with fully grown beard, it will generate that within a 30 second, right? So that's really amazing. Now let's look at the quality of an image. So like if you can see, if you just zoom in this image, you will notice that it is not pixelating, right? Means the quality of the image is insanely amazing. We're going to use this model and integrate this model in our make.com scenarios where we are going to generate an images for our social media. And then I'm also going to give you the complete system for free. For that, you just need to click on the link in the description in the first so this is the first link in the description. Just click on it and then get your system up and running within a minute, right? So yeah, now let's get back to the system and then create it from the scratch. Okay, so now as you already saw that the quality of the images and everything, now let's integrate this stable diffusion model with make.com. So for that, what actually you need to sign up for both the platform, right? And then once you sign up to the make.com, just come over to the scenario and then click on the create scenario button on the top right corner. And then from there, once you click on that, you will see the interface like this, where we just need to add. So for this, we are going to use HTTP module. So just type HTTP module, and in under that, click on this make request, right? So now again, here you can see there's a bunch of things that you need to add in order to use that stable diffusion model, right? So for that, what we need URL, we need API tokens, and then we also need to add the input, right? So yeah. So for this, we need to add the URL, we need to add the API token, we need to add the input where like we are going to type what exactly we want to generate as an image from this particular model. So we need to add all of this in this module. And then once we are done with that, this model will help us to generate and desired image as an output, right? So yeah, so that's all that what we need. So like how to get all of that. So for that, just come over to Hugging Face. So first of all, what we need to do is like we need to we need to access this model, right? For that, you can see here there are two particular button that you can see. So for to use this model in make.com, we need to click on this deploy, click on this inference API, and then there are three options that you can choose from. So basically, like if you are doing it through code like Python or JavaScript, you can use this first two option. And then if you're like using any sort of no code platform where like you're using HTTP model or any other sort of model, you can use this curl method, right? So now as I show, like we need to add the URL. So this is the URL of this particular model, right? Okay, and then just copy that URL and then paste it here. And then there is authorization we need to add. So we need to add that in the header and name it as authorization, right? And then we need to add this token, right? So now again here we need to add the API token. For that, what you need to do is like you just need to come over, click on this profile icon, and under that you can see these access tokens. Just click on that, and then once you click on that, you will see the screen like this where you can have you can just need to copy this API token and put it here, right? And that's how you can connect this model with the make.com. Again, we need to do one more thing, which is click on this. We need to add this input so that whatever you want to create with the help of this particular model, you can do that, right? So just copy this one here. Body type is raw, content type is JSON, application JSON, and then here you can add this one. Now here you can replace this astronaut riding a horse with any sort of a prompt that you want. Like let's say for example, if you want to generate an image of a beautiful lady wearing a hat, a red hat, and holding a blue purse in her left hand. So this is like very specific prompt, but again, it's totally depends on you what kind of image you want to generate, right? So now let's look at the and also like whenever you're using a HTTP module, always check this yes, parts response yes, and then click on OK. And once if you run this module, it will generate an image as per the input that you have given to this model, right? So yeah, now let's wait for some time. Okay, so I think we ran into an error. Let me check that. Okay, so I think the error I have resolved the error, and I'll show you why we ran into that error in a moment once this model is successfully run. So I think as you can see, the status code is now 200, which means that a run is successful, and then we already got this data as an so like this is a binary string. Again, we can always get an exact image by storing this file in an storage provider like Google Drive or Dropbox, any sort of a storage tool. Right now, again, why we ran into this that error? Because one thing that we missed removing this, there's a this symbol in the end, so we removed that. And again, also like we chose a wrong method. So earlier it was like get, and then now I change it to post. So basically, post is like to receive the data from the API, right? So we are sending the prompt, and then we want to receive the image based on that prompt from the model, right? So for that, we have to use this post method, right? So like only those two changes I did, and then the error was gone, and then now we got that file. Now again, to get the exact file to see the image, we need to store it somewhere, and for that, we are going to use this Google Drive module, and then let's upload a file under that, and then full ready it is the okay file name is image test dot okay png, data is this, okay, yeah. And now if we run this once again, yeah, now let's look at the image as well. So okay, so as you see like the okay I think okay, web view link, let's look at the web view link. See, so we told a model to create an image of beautiful girl that has wear the red hat and then holding a blue purse in her left hand. So this is the exact image that a model has generated. And then as you can see, the quality of the image is like very high quality, right? And then the details are very sharp. So this is the level of image that this particular model can generate. And I think this is perfectly suitable for the social medias and any sort of a social media platform, right? So now as we have gone through the module and everything, now we can see how we can exactly do the same thing for our social media post, right? So now let me delete this module. Let's keep this module as it is. And yeah, so now first thing is like we need to get data from somewhere else, right? So first of all, let's create a Google Sheet for that. So I already created a Google Sheet as in paste social media post, right? And under that I have created this 3 column: date, social media post, and then image, right? And now also let me open this chat GPT thing and then ask chat GPT to give me a three social media post around Diwali, which is a festival celebrated in India. Okay, so this is the caption. Let's add it here. Another one is this. Okay, and another one is this. Okay, let me just rearrange these ones, and then also social media caption. So we are also going to generate a proper very effective social media captions for all of these three, right? And then also we are going to add the dates and then the images as well. And then also okay, so for now let's do those things as of now. So now let's come over to make.com, click on this button and then select the Google Sheet. And okay, so now let's select on this watch new row. So like whenever we are going to add any sort of any new social media post ideas, this particular flow will trigger, and then based on that it will proceed. It will further create an images and the caption for the social media post, and then we can also like customize it further. So that will I'll talk about it later in the video. So okay, so let's put it here and connect. Okay, uh yeah. So yeah, okay. So taste social media post. Select the spreadsheet that you have created, and then under that select the sheet name, and yeah, free. Okay, all got it. And now let's run this module, and then we are getting all the data from the sheet. Now we can use the social media post. Let me social media ideas as an starting point, and then we can use ChatGPT or any sort of a AI tool to create an caption and then create an image prompt as well, right? So now let's do that. Let's add another module, probably a ChatGPT OpenAI module. Basically, create a completion, right? Okay, what? Okay, something is not working properly. Okay, add a module, create a chat completion. Okay, got it. Under this, we are going to use model GPT-4 or mini. I think this is the cost-effective model, and it will also create a decent enough content that you can post on your social media. Right now, let's first define some roles. So for this, you are an intelligent social media post writer. Okay, you are tasked with generating and social media post caption from the idea, and the final output must only contain the captions caption and nothing else. Now let me tell you something really really important here. See, there's a certain prompting technique that you have to use when like you are using a make.com or any sort of a no code platform, and it's very very different from how you are like prompting in a ChatGPT environment, like directly in the ChatGPT app, because here you only get one chance to get the proper output, right? So for that you have to define each and every sort of a thing that you want as an desired output in this one in a one go, right? So always try to give as much example as you can, because it will then refine the knowledge of the AI, and then it will give you the exact post that you want, right? So here what I'm doing is like, yeah, I am telling ChatGPT that your task is generating, and so basically I'm telling that you're an intelligent social media post writer, and then your task is to generate in captions from the idea that I'm going to share with you, right? And then the final output must only contains the captions, because sometimes what happens like it before and after the output it adds certain sentences or the emojis or everything. So to avoid that, this is the clear and cut instruction that it should only contain captions and nothing else, right? Okay. uh, okay, and now the next thing is like, here is the user and we are going to give it an idea, right? Where is the idea? Okay, perfect. Now let's click on OK and disconnect this, unlink this once, and then run this scenario once again, and then see. Okay. Oh no, all. Okay. And then run this once. Yeah. Okay, so now I think for all of those three ideas, we have generated the caption. So wishing you a Diwali bursting with joy and prosperity. Okay, so that's really cool. I think the output is also like really good for this kind of a post. Now the next thing that we want to do is like we want to generate an image prompt. That then after that we will give it to a model that we have connected already from the Hugging Face. So for that, let's add another ChatGPT module. Click on the create chat completion, right? And the model is going to be the GPT-4o mini system, and a message. The structure is always going to be the same. You always define that what the system is really good at doing. So for that, let's say you are expert. Okay, you are an expert. Okay, in creating an image prompt from the social media captions, right? And then again we are going to add one more thing, which is like their actual prompt, right? You are tasked with creating an image prompt from the captions, and then let's give it a captions result this. Okay, and then click on OK, and once again let's run this once again. Choose where to start, choose all the ideas, and then let's run this one. So I think so now this will generate an image prompt for each and every social media post captions that we are getting from the chat gpt, right? So let's look at that as well. So this is the image prompt, create a vibrant and festive illusion. Okay, one thing that I think we missed to add is that, let me add that final. See, so that's why I told you that this is like really really important to add this line: file and output must include only image prompt and nothing else, right? And then if you just click on OK, and then run this once again. So all whenever like you have this kind of a model like watch new row changes to mimic the trigger to trigger this flow, you have to mimic that you're adding new data. So for that you need to choose where to start, and then click on OK if there's only a few rows available. Otherwise you can also like choose it manually, right? So now let's look at the results again, what kind of a prompt it has generated. See, so now we only got the prompt, and now we are ready to add all of this into this one, right? So in the input, we can choose the result from the previous image prompt module, right? And then click on OK. And then one more thing that we need to do is like we need to add all of this into the folder. We need to upload this to Google Drive file, right? Okay, folder ID, which is this. not mapping. Okay, file data. Okay, and then last thing is like we are going to add all of this into the Google Sheet, right? Social media caption from the previous to previous the first ChatGPT module, and the date. We can also like add the date as well. Created on this one. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now once we have added all the data to Google Drive and the Google Sheet, now it's time to run this entire scenario and then see what kind of a results we are getting. And once, so let's click on, okay, again, I forgot to choose like where to start. So like select all and then again click on this run once button and then just wait for some time to like get the output for all of those. It will take some, I think it will take around 2 to 3 minutes, but still we have to wait for that. So yeah, let me okay, so I think the run is about to finish and we already got the two images and the captions, and then third one is about to take only 20 to 30 seconds more. So now let's look at the output as well. So we got all the data in this particular sheet, right? So basically this is the social media captions that we have got from that chat gpt module, right? So this is pretty much good. And then these are the images, right? All the three images we have got. So now let's look at the images one by one. See, so like images are like really cool, right? Again, there's only one limitation with this model, and I guess that is the ratio of the image. Again, for now you can always post all of these images to your social media post, because all of these images are like one in 1 to 1 ratio, right? But again, like if you want to use this for a particular purpose or specific purpose, you may want to use another model from the Hugging Face platform, right? But again, images are like really good in my opinion, right? Now let's look at the second image as well. See, so all of these images are like really resonate with the captions and everything. So in my opinion, like you can use this as a social media system where like you just dump all the ideas that you have for your social media, and then this system will automatically generate captions for you, and then also like images for you, and then you can also automate the posting part of it as well. Like if you want that as well in for this particular system, just leave a comment in the below in the video, and then I'll also come up with that video as well. So yeah, hey, there you have it. If you found this video really helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more such videos, and then hit the bell icon to stay updated with all the latest videos. Now if you have any sort of questions or any concerns, or like if you need more details on this video, just drop them in the comment box below, and then I will read through all the comments, and then we'll create a videos around it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care.